Okay. I'm late. No one's surprised. At least it's only by like half an hour, but it's been a rough day. That's all I have to say about it. I totally don't remember at all what we were doing or where we were or what was going on, so I'm just gonna start playing the game. Oh, right, so we just talked to him about the piece of armor that he found, right? Okay. I can talk to Kuno, I guess. What is it? 2:30? Could be worse. This feels like a lot more snow than I was seeing in previous days, but maybe it's just...
You missed a good show before. A kid came by and completely fucked the tree to pieces.
He fucked the tree up! Fucked it good! It was porno!
Wish I could have been here to see it. Now I have some questions.
Shoot that shit at Kuno, Pigonaut.
I talked to Manana about the armor.
So?
You should thank him.
He said to thank you. Wasn't too keen on chasing down that armor anyway.
Fuck, okay. Kuno's a giver like that, yes?
Kuno sent your fat ass running around like jello!
Why is my stream elements freaking out? Weird.
Look, Pig. Kuno sent you to rough some people up. Kuno played you. That happened. Now you and Kuno should move on.
Good idea.
Yeah, sure.
Yeah, that's what Kuno said. Don't be saying what Kuno said back to Kuno. Get the fuck out of here, Patterson Kuno. After this shit, you better have something real interesting to say if you want to stay in Kuno's face.
Punch this kid.
Yeah, real interesting.
Kuno doesn't fucking care.
Great. Okay, so that's done. Okay. Okay, ask her when Kim's not around. Ice cream maker open. Let me check that, because it's right here. Suddenly all the buttons aren't working. That's really fun. Well, look who showed up. Yeah, me. I finally got home just to figure out that I left my keys at work. So, just been a really great day for me.
This orange machine is dead still. It has a hand-crank ice cream churner and an electric freezer. The ice around it slowly melts. Turning the crank is all gone now. You'll never... What better to assuage the creeping sense of failure?
Physical instrument, huh? Do I have any points to give? Yeah? Let's just put one in.
This orange machine is dead still. It has a hand-crank ice cream churner and an electric freezer. The ice around it slowly melting. This orange machine is dead still. It has ice squeaks like a Valzun multi-tool, and it's already unplugged. There's not much else to do other than wait for it to defrost. or bulk.
Whatever. Okay. So that's on me for not unplugging it yesterday. Barred door? Oh, that's up on the roof, isn't it? Oh, well, I do need to talk to her again when I don't have Kim with me. Okay, so I need to check the traps over there and then do a bunch of shit over here. I'm scared to do some of this shit, but I guess we just have to yank off the band-aid and see what happens. You know, let me save before I do this, because this feels like a really bad idea.
Went native on the chief, huh? Those ballerina antics were reckless. Should have just punched him in the throat again.
Wrong. You did the right thing with Measurehead. The ballerina antics won you the fight.
Let's talk about our right to work.
I think you may be able to help me decipher some tattoos.
Don't think so.
Suddenly, this feels like a really, really bad idea.
Sure, forget
Actually,
about it.
I think we should maybe even get going now.
Yeah. It does feel like a bad idea. It's just one of the only tasks I have left that I can do anything about. Oh my god. Give me just a second. My computer really hates the plug that I use for my phone. Now, I don't know if you can hear that, but I can, and it's pissing me off. Oh my god, I'm so tired. Sorry. Ugh. Yeah, so I guess I'll go check the traps. That's not an interactable item? Alright. Because I thought my other two were like... Excuse me. Like, confront the Hardy Boys was like my only other one. Okay, so the traps. Northeast Field. And the cryptozoologist camp. Okay, so... I assume it's northeast, but... Why do I have to walk all the way over here to look at this? So I clicked on it. Hello? Oh, is this the one that's bugged? I think it is. Cool, so I just ran over there for no reason. maybe? Oh, it's not over here. I swear to God I saw it. There's not really a compass on there. Great. Let's go all the way around the other side. Because I know there's definitely one up here, because this is where the camp was, I believe. Right? There's that crazy door, too, right? Over here?
An old door, worn by elements, guards the depot. The wind.
Ah, wait, there it is. Isn't it?
This trap's not too hard to spot. The reeds shake sad. The wind picks up here. Nothing but locusts in this trap as well.
Empty as all of them. One more of these and we're done.
One more time, I must stress that I did not expect a cryptozoological monstrosity to be in this trap.
Of course. Noted.
The reeds shake sadly in the coastal breeze. Snow specks the stalks. Most of it melts quickly. The reeds seem to be waiting for something. The wind picks up here, near.
Okay, so which one was that on the list? Not so that was the one in the field, not the one in the camp. Oh, and he's gone now. Someone came and picked up the body for me. That's good, I guess. Okay, guess that's not a direction I'm allowed to go. Oh, right, because okay, it was over here. Man, I have trouble remembering where I am and am supposed to go. Okay, so that's one to check.
This is the last of the traps. The reeds by the abandoned campsite hiss and shake.
I don't think that's normal.
The later it gets, the colder. Remnants of the camp can still be seen in the sand. The fire that's gone out. You feel strange, somehow. The trap feels light and silent as you pick it up. Something is different here. No locust. No phasmid either, but still.
No locusts.
Well, the bait worked on something. This doesn't mean it was a reed monster, though. Unless you see one in there, I just see an empty trap.
Sure, but we should still tell them.
Okay. But after that, we get back to our own assignments. There is no justification for this detour at this point of our investigation. We have a lot of
Do
work
we?
to
Because
do
we're kind of out of stuff to do.
The reeds by the abandoned campsite hiss and shake.
Like, I think time has to
later it
progress.
gets,
We're
the
kind of
colder.
screwed.
Remnants of the camp.
Because I can't ask her until later, and I should probably do this when I ask her later. I guess I could confront them. That's one thing that I could do. I have to talk to Morel, so there's that. I can't get the ice cream maker open until probably tomorrow. I can't help them start a nightclub to get her to talk until I help Suna. And I probably can't do either of these until I have that done either. I'm definitely not doing this because I don't like him. He gives me bad vibes. I need to ask around about the tattoos, but I don't want to ask his like cohort. That feels like such a bad idea. This I guess I haven't triggered yet, because I don't have new dialogue options with Kim right now. I don't really want to do that. I'm trying to be a good boy, so we'll see. Can't get in there yet. I think it has to do with that door on the roof, which I'll do when I talk to her again, because I just put points into physical instrument. Karaoke needs to happen in the evening, so I can't do that either. So I guess I'd go talk to the Hardy Boys and Joyce, and that's really all I have available to me to do, which does not feel like a lot of police work to get done, to be honest, Kim. And I can't really get... Oh yeah, there's nothing up there for me. I remember looking. The pissing one you should be able to complete. I'll try talking to him again.
Yes? What about me? Good. What do you want to know?
Okay, here we go.
What's there to say? It's just stupidity.
What kind of stupidity?
The cop kind. Our precincts can't decide if Martinez is part of Jamrock or the Industrial Harbor. Yours or mine, as if we somehow own parts of the city. Typical street gang mentality. So we've let the Union make a mockery of law enforcement here. And now it's come to its natural conclusion.
What would I do without you, B? Thank you for always knowing the answers to things that I need to do in this game. You want to talk to someone about P? Big surprise. You know, it's been a while since we did this, but I think it's time. I think it's time for jail. I think that makes it time for jail.
Well, sort of. It's less a matter of who gets to Police Martinez than who has to. It's an orphan district, in other words.
What can I say? That's a jail comment.
I think the dispatch desk just told both our stations about the hanging. There was quite the brouhaha at the 57th, I can tell you that. Time to settle it, they said. Cop off. But I assure you, I am not their finest or toughest, with 102 cases solved. What I am is least interested in a pissing competition.
I think that you're quite fine,
So,
Kim.
volunteered to represent the 57th, but not out of competitiveness. On the contrary.
Get a jail with big enough bars to pee through. I see what you're doing. No, they're big enough bars to see through so you can still see chat. Hey, I'm being bullied. Welcome to the stream. So you volunteered to spoil it.
Yes, I am an unrepentant spoil sport.
What's so special about Martinez?
Martinez?
The
Nothing.
stream?
It's just a
Stop.
pedal at the end of some
This
grain
is why
pipe.
you're in jail.
No one
This
cares
is why
about
you're
this
in
place.
jail.
They care about sports. Most of our colleagues don't even know how to get here. North of the interchange doesn't exist.
A tremble comes over you. Another after effect of ethanol poisoning, perhaps. Feels like leaves do when they rustle in the breeze, somewhere far away, below the turbine. The 41st and the 57th. The lieutenant was right. It's not about who gets what's north. It's about who doesn't.
I wonder what it says about me that I was sent by my station. I just spawned here.
Tell him. Tell him why it's you.
I was sent to teach you a lesson in style. No. There can only be one conclusion. I am the finest case-solving machine sent to outperform you in every way imaginable. I must be an augury, an apocalyptic omen sent by my people. Can you guess my message? Don't be scared, but I think I might have supernatural abilities. I probably have an unbelievable kill count. I'm gonna leave why I was sent unspecified.
The silence carries.
Okay, enough of that. Tell me something else.
Yes, it's a wholly pointless matter. Forget I ever mentioned it.
Cool.
He's actually glad it's addressed now.
Oh. I wouldn't mind putting another point in logic. It's really low.
Because you're the best qualified. No, that doesn't seem right.
I am very qualified,
If you're
though.
so well qualified, why can't you remember why you were sent? Anyway, don't keep the lieutenant waiting.
Logic is a good one.
Yes?
Let's try it again. It's 50-50 now, basically.
Look at you. It's because you're a failure. They sent you to Slight, Precinct 57.
That can't be right.
Just think about it for a second. You're a raging alcoholic who showed up 3 days late and argues with his necktie. You weren't sent here to win.
Kim, what if my precinct sent me on this case because I'm a fuck-up? Like, as a joke?
I've considered it.
So it's true.
It would be immensely ugly of them, not to mention unprofessional. But I also think it's somewhat unlikely.
Why is that?
I checked the records. This jurisdiction dispute, who polices Martinez, reaches back to the 30s. It's as old as my station. And all this time we can't decide who gets Martinez? I think, yes, both stations would prefer a win.
So you are their finest.
I am the finest of nothing.
Do you really see me as a safe bet?
Safe? No. But you're old. You've made it this far.
Thanks.
Something has brought you through. We've only just started working together, so I don't know what it is yet. But it's there. So no, I don't think they sent you as a joke. And even if they did, they are in for a surprise.
That's
He's
sweet.
right. There are no airtight theories, just paranoia. You've given it some thought. Now let it go.
Okay. All right. Okay, cool. So that's checked off. Thanks, B. So there is stuff that I can retry. White envelope. White envelope. White envelope. I love you, and this has nothing to do with this game, but I had a cursed Omegaverse thought. I went the wrong direction because I was reading that. Whenever you're ready for that. You're busy gaming, so I must bother you here, and I'm already in jail. Yeah, I mean, I guess you could use your jailed status to talk about that with impunity. Okay, so we're heading towards like 5 p.m. We've still got plenty of time left. Have to walk all the way back through town because I simply don't understand how the fast travel system works. It said that I could retry a couple of things here, so let's retry this before we talk to them.
Again, you find yourself looking at that big old window. Nothing.
What's this weirdo?
I think he's trying to find dirt on us in our box.
Wow.
Yeah, because they like to sniff around in dirt.
He's just trying to sound clever. He has
Okay. Yeah, that's a really hard check. We can talk to Morel, though. If COVID-19 happened in Omegaverse worlds, then there's a lot of people who may not be able to smell markings, and I wonder what that does to relationships and hierarchies. That is a cursed Omegaverse thought. Thank you for sharing. And this is why you're in jail.
It's great to see you again, officer.
Okay, my wife. My
Oh,
wife.
sweetie, I don't even know how to thank you for finding my husband, and
Who's on my
here,
way?
I want to give you a small token of my gratitude.
Ooh.
It's a tie.
The little silvery knob holding
Unfortunately,
the tie together feels
I
warm.
can't wear it because
It's
my
in the
tie
shape of
talks to
an
me.
avian skull with 8
Okay, so she's talked to, now he can be talked to?
Nothing like the granny.
He tries to play it cool, remain professorial, but inside, this man is itching for some news on those traps.
Did you know Gary was
Hell
hiding
no.
the armor?
I had no idea. And I'm still cross with him, to be honest. It's not like him. He's got his quirks, but dishonesty, disloyalty are not one of them.
Thanks.
He's still glad his friend stood up for him.
So I checked the traps.
Good. Okay. And
One of them was empty.
completely empty?
Yep, nothing in the trap. No locust, no phasmid.
No locusts? No phasmid either?
That's not ideal, but
The empty trap was the one at your campsite. Maybe that factors in somehow.
I definitely left that one stocked.
Right from the campsite? Just means the Insulindian phasmid is even more clever than we thought.
Of course, more clever.
You're dealing with a subject near and dear to their hearts. It might behove you to tread lightly.
Yes, the Phantasmadeia picked off the locust and escaped. This is good news, though we'll have to reconsider the design of the traps, make them more secure.
Another trip to the reeds.
Yep.
Of course, be sarcastic. Unless you have an old... Actually, no. Excuse me for getting emotional. This is a big deal for us. You've helped us twice now.
I wasn't being
And brought some
sarcastic.
great news
I was like,
too.
yeah,
My
do your
gratitude
thing. Get
and
freaky with the
gratitude
traps
of
and the
Societe
reeds. Hell yeah, girl.
Cryptozoology
Get it.
de Ravishop is yours.
Okay.
Heartfelt gratitude. But does it feel like closure? What really happened?
Yeah.
Thank you, it's an honor. We should probably return to our main investigation here. This has been refreshing, but...
Helping cryptozoologists isn't really a priority for our
Ooh.
organization, is it? The lieutenant looks out the window, impatiently.
Hi, 92% is really good.
Consider the way the empty trap was disturbed, as though shaken. Most likely the hands of a young person. Hands small enough to fit inside the trap, too. You should ask the red-headed boy, Kuno.
I think a little hooligan may have stolen your locusts.
A little hooligan. But what would a child want with bags?
Oh, my dear Morel. You've been an old man for too long. Kids love to torment insects almost as much as they love to torment old folks.
I'll ask the little gremlin and see if anything comes up.
Delinquents. My favorite.
Yeah, I feel the same, Kim.
Oh, you've been such a dear to us. Please, let us know whatever you turn up. I have a feeling we're getting so close.
Well, I see you've got all the help you need. I'll see you tonight at my place. Let's play suzerainty, but no more field trips for me.
After this is your last chance to talk to Gary.
Really, Gary? We're getting somewhere here. I'd love to play suzerainty, but...
Lena, I'm sorry, but you're not getting anywhere. It was some kids. I know the little mutants around here. Leave anything out in the open and they'll steal it, even if it's bugs. Morel, it's been fun, really, but I need a bath and I have deliveries to handle. When this tea is done, I gotta run.
No need to apologize, Geary. You'd be more than helpful. We'll have to take a rain check on that game of suzerainty today, though. We're gonna follow this through.
He keeps the language unemotional, but it's in there. Disappointment. The first man to break formation is always a blow to leadership. This is bigger than he lets on.
Well, let's talk to this freak.
Always a pleasure to see an officer of the law.
Whatever.
I mean, officers.
Okay, so that's all that he really has to say, huh? It's a good looking necktie. Man, it's better than the one I... Cool, it's like a little bolo. I like it a lot. But I want this one to keep yelling at me. I haven't found a single hat yet, huh? Crazy. There was also white envelope in this area. I think that's up in her apartment, if I remember correctly. Does loss of
It's you
smell make it a
again.
beta-making virus?
What is it?
Probably, and that's probably a huge deal. And let's go over the rape victim again.
Again? Seriously, man. Fine. Fire away.
What was her relationship?
There was no fucking relationship.
Something is off here. His anger is possessive.
So he's jealous.
It was like that karaoke incident all over again. Or like some of the other girls he was harassing.
Okay, enough. All of this is irrelevant to your stated investigation.
So when did it happen?
He did it before we killed him. He's not gonna do it again. So what does it matter?
Timeline.
It would help if we establish a timeline.
Oh.
All right. 2 weeks, maybe? I don't know. I need another beer.
Here you go, boss.
So what's your
I
relationship
know
with her?
her.
How well do you know her?
Well enough, Copper. We partied. She's been here for a few months.
He tries to make it sound real casual, but the muscles on his neck tighten.
So she's not from around here.
You mean Revachol? Nah. Our Miss Aranye disco dancer is an immigrant or a drifter of some sort. Been staying over here over the winter.
Don't you give her any more trouble. She's just had some bad luck, that's all. Shut up, Angie. She doesn't need your help.
You think that your lies are gonna come to light, maybe?
Titus gives them both a look. They fall silent. What's with all the silences? It's like these guys don't know how to feel about this. You should keep picking at it. And what was up with the partying she and Titus did? It sounded fun.
What kind of partying?
What do you think I meant?
Did you do karaoke?
Yeah, tons of it. All the songs.
So you were close.
No, we just fucked. That's all. I'm not gonna give you any details if that's what you're after. So put your dick away.
I wasn't aware I'd taken it out.
He really went out of his way to seem comfortable with this topic. That's all you're gonna get for now.
Okay.
Yeah, whatever.
She says that she wasn't.
Fuck! I knew that fucking whore couldn't be trusted.
You've hit a nerve. Titus is furious. No, more than that. The loyal Titus feels betrayed.
Oof.
For the record, Titus Hardy did not explicitly specify the victim as a whore, nor did he say anything about trusting her.
Oh, shut up and stay out of this, Liz. He raped her. He was out of his fucking mind. You have no idea.
Sounds like you're out of your fucking mind.
She's just in denial, asshole. You don't understand the traumatic experience. She's shutting down. And she doesn't fucking trust you.
Yeah, she's crazy, you know. A crazy bitch. You know the type. She's fucked up.
Cut the bullshit.
Lawman, I'm at the end of my goddamn rope with you. I fucking told you not to
I
push
didn't.
her.
She did all of this of her own
His
volition.
hands become fists.
And you went and pushed her. I am gonna fucking...
Titus Hardy.
Success. Titus backs off. Fists down, everybody. Goddamn, no one tells you to put your fists down.
Everett personally sent me to take care of this. If this goes south, we'll all be in the shit.
Yep.
But you, Titus Hardy, are going to be buried. Am I understood?
Someone has to rush in to break the tension. The second in command.
Look, Copper. We know that that fuck was a rapist and a killer. We got him confessing to it on tape. Show it to him, T. What's the harm, right?
Here, jerkwad. Listen to this shit. And then come back and tell me the soldier of the apocalypse was an innocent man.
This is their last play, this tape. Their story is in tatters, a mess. It might be nice to listen to, but at this point, you don't need to.
Why should I care about the tape? You lied to me.
You don't care about evidence. The fuck are you a cop for, then?
Pigs, T. They don't care about getting the truth. They care about getting convictions. They are fucking keeping a score.
No, a
on
lot
their
of people
bulletin
just say
boards.
things that they don't mean under duress, dude.
I won't be on your bulletin board. If you don't listen to the tape, we got nothing to talk about.
So what's on it?
What's on it? We call it the door gun a mega mix. You'll know why.
Oh
Won't
my
you
god.
listen to it?
Where'd you get it?
You think we go into this shit deaf and dumb? You RCM aren't the only ones who know how to bug people. There's no university degree for that.
So you bugged them?
We have machines. We're in logistics. How do you think a harbor works? It's advanced stuff.
Understood? You've listened in on their communications. How long?
Since way before their chief started taking swing lessons.
Things got nice and quiet after that.
Which one of you is doing the advanced radio work then?
It's not advanced. You just hold up in a coop all day, writing down what they say. It gets hot as hell in there.
Don't put yourself down, Angus. It's important work.
Yeah, man. You're like a radio genius or something. Those notes are some in-depth stuff. Indexes and shit.
Where can I listen
I'm
to
sure
this?
we can find a tape player.
Where can I listen to this?
Yeah, play it with your ass, cocksucker.
I'm sure we can find a tape player. It's not.
I have
Your
one.
room had one. Or maybe it's too broken.
Don't forget your tape, lawman. Compliments of Titus Hardy.
Sure.
You do that. Oh, and keep it. Maybe you'll need a reminder of human ugliness someday.
Someone has joined us. I will let you all free from jail. I don't know what happened to my camera, but it got pushed.
The porter reel is just what you needed. The you push.
Oh, so I guess I
command
needed
set,
that anyway. Good thing I bought
the
it.
tape starts spinning. Violent static and machine sounds fill the air.
This isn't Revachol. This is a fucking village. I can almost see the elephants.
The harbor. That's the son of a Kvalson crane.
Okay.
When this shit is done, I'm gonna tear that place up. Soldier of the Apocalypse style. Kill shit. Dogs and chickens, too.
Jesus.
Gonna run a room, Cordy. A real nice one. I don't give a shit. I'm fucking done. I'm done mentally. I'll fucking do them all in. Rape that disco cunt on the counter. You know, the dance a whore upstairs. Do it Kohoi style. Never did get that taste out of my mouth.
The lieutenant presses the button marked Arete on your porter reel. The tape stops spinning.
Is that the very end?
End of recording.
What do you think?
It seemed authentic enough. Probably recorded off the shortwave, then edited to seem more incriminating. He sounded like he was on patrol around the harbor walls.
He also sounded inebriated.
Still,
There's more going on here than we know.
Who's Cordy?
Corty could be short for Cortenard, one of the other mercenaries. the one he was talking to.
Galtenhill.
Probably the mountain at the harbor gates. Mr. Right to Work.
Okay. Koihoi.
A village on the Samaran Isola, in South Safre. Grad committed war crimes there, the kind of thing he talks about.
You think he was there?
Who knows? Maybe the tattoos would have an answer. We would need to know the story of this man's service.
Okay, what now?
I think we've got a few more questions for class here, don't you? This seems to contradict her testimony, at least to some degree.
Sure. I'm late, but I came. Hey, welcome. You came back right as you were all freed from jail. I was also late. I only got on at like 6:30. It was a really rough day at work, honestly.
Fuck does Kuno care?
You wouldn't happen to know anything about missing locusts?
No, Kuno doesn't give a fuck about bugs.
Oh my god, I told you that shit is lame!
Shut up, C.
Now they're gonna take you to Lane Prison!
She sounds like she's about to cry, out of disappointment at Kuno's newfound lameness.
What's this about?
Deny everything, Kuno. You need to lawyer up.
Kuno's not gonna say anything without his lawyer present.
There's definitely something going on here. Remember his pig's head shack? You should check it out.
Yeah.
Kuno doesn't fucking...
Yeah, okay. Well, let's go in there. It's crawling with locusts.
All around you, the hisses and chirps of locusts fill the musky air. The earthen floor of the shack has been shaped into mounds of mud, dotted with little holes for
Little
windows.
locust houses.
Well, detective, it appears you've solved the case of the locusts. For the missing locust case, which is a sub-case of the imaginary insect case. So at least that's going well.
Stop being so sarcastic,
Oh,
Kim.
I'm not being sarcastic at all. We are making real progress here.
You think the Phasmid's
If
nearby?
anything, the presence of the locust points to the opposite. The Phasmid. But what do I know?
Use your powers of deduction. You knew the magic bug was nowhere near here. The Phasmid is impairing your judgment.
We should talk to Kuno about
I'll
this.
let you handle the Kuno side of things. You are doing just fine.
I fucking guess.
Fuck does Kuno care?
The locusts.
Yeah. Kuno took the bugs. So what?
So it wasn't a Phasmid. A wave of disappointment washes over you.
You say you don't give a fuck about bugs and then you go build a whole bug town?
It's not Bugtown. It's the city of locusts. Locusts aren't just bug shit. They come out of the sky like a fucking shadow. Shit descends.
Stop!
You stop. It's like their fucking night. Locust City, Night City, City of Rage.
The girl forces herself to watch again, the corners of her eyes twitching from discomfort.
City of Rage sounds like a cool place.
Kuno, the pig wants to help you. Oh, that's how lame it is. Please just don't say you're...
An artist? Maybe I am an artist. You hear that, everyone? I'm a fucking artist now.
That's great.
Oh my god, Kuno! He's gonna make you totally lame in, like, 3 seconds. Don't let him, Kuno.
Yo, fuck you, see? Kuno can be what Kuno wants to be. Kuno's his own man. Kuno's free.
He tears at the buttons of his shirt, trying to rip them open. They don't give way.
Kuno made himself into Kuno. Kuno can make himself into anything. Kuno can make himself into a pig if he wants. Kuno can make himself into a... Kuno doesn't give a shit.
Okay.
Don't make yourself into a pig, Kuno. You'll have to take me away.
So that's what this is about.
Depends on the choices you make.
Without a word, she disappears entirely behind the fence. For once, the boy is lost for words. He turns completely red now, with splotches of white beginning to appear across his face. Use this momentary confusion to take control of the situation.
What's the City of Locusts mean?
It don't mean anything. It's shit. Kuno just likes to focus. Kuno likes to concentrate on shit. Build shit when he's zipping hard. Pig, you really shouldn't have fucked with Kuno City. Now it's all fucking lame.
So what's gonna happen to him?
Kuno's gonna let the fucking locusts die.
Don't take any more.
I don't give a shit. I don't need the locusts anyway. Shit is all lame now. C was right.
Okay, whatever.
The girl's face appears again, above the fence, just long enough to make eye contact with Kuno.
The fuck are they trying to catch anyway? With the traps?
Fucking thing.
The fuck out of here.
There's silence between the two children. They're not saying
I don't want any part of your weird codependent thing. I genuinely do not know how to talk to those kids, and it stresses me out, and I don't like it. So, whatever. I've decided to not care anymore.
Hello, officer. I think I almost have it. A new trap design, that is. I know you're skeptical, but I have a good feeling about this.
The kid won't see the locusts anymore.
So he was just a child.
Thank you for telling us, sweetie. This is good news, right? It means we can try again.
something is secretly gnawing at her confidence. It's not this Kuno kid or the missing locusts. It's something else.
Yeah, you're right. We just need to restock the empty trap. Then we'll need to inspect the traps one more time.
He has a 38-degree fever. His resilience has given way.
Darling, I told you to take it easy. You're getting sick. Maybe it's time to go home.
You're right, you're right. We can come back next season, when it's warmer.
There won't be a next season. Not for this. Find a phasmid or admit defeat, people.
Ugh. It's not worth risking your health.
He's right, dear Morel.
You're right, dear. We'll get our shot yet. I'm sure of it.
Breakthrough imminent? Homosexual underground?
The slouch in his shoulders tells you otherwise. He doesn't know how many more field expeditions he has left in him.
This place is much better for fieldwork in the summer, believe me.
Is that a pang of sadness, Lieutenant?
Thank you, dear. And you, Detective Fox?
You're right, Lena. The RCM is worth their salt. More so than they say on the radio.
Live to serve.
Goodbye.
I was hoping you were working that thought. Of course I'm working that thought.
Homosexual underground.
Thought complete.
Maybe you should stop obsessing about your own and other people's sexuality. Feels like it's about time to do that. You thought about this for 8 hours? Not only should you stop, you should tell Kim you've stopped obsessing about other people's sexuality too. I'm sure he'd appreciate it. Unless you already got him killed because you were obsessing about your sexuality. There's no way of telling from within your brain. But for your own sake, please say you didn't.
Wow. Okay. There it is. I sure have thought it.
Yes?
I have big news, Kim.
Okay.
I've managed to stop obsessing about my sexuality. Nothing, actually. As I'm saying this, I realize I would not be telling the truth. I don't... Okay. I'm trying to use my little gay brain to... I guess that... So yeah, nothing, actually.
Okay. Was there anything?
He's not the least bit curious about what you plan to say.
Okay.
Okay, I'm gonna say the other one and see what happens. I've managed to stop obsessing about my
Great.
sexuality.
Imagine all the time you'll have for work now. Matter of fact, we should get back to it right now.
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
Just one
What?
thing, though. Are you part of the homosexual underground?
You didn't stop at all, did you? You are just obsessing about other people's sexuality now.
Yeah, but...
But am I? I'll spare you another 20-hour mind project. Yes, I am. Now let's get back to work.
So I have that information now. I will be thinking about it. Anyway, great talk. What the hell was I supposed to be doing? I gotta talk to her, huh? I'll spare you another 20-hour mind project. That's why that was important to me. In my heart, they're kissing. That's all I gotta say. In my heart, they're kissing. I think I can try and kick this door again.
Officer, it's a fine day for questions.
Titus Hardy gave us a recording where the deceased states his intention to commit rape.
She puts her coffee cup down. This does not surprise her.
Cool.
Did he? I never said he was a good man, or that he had good intentions. Only that he was never bad to me.
He specifically identifies you as the target.
Where did they get this recording exactly?
It's intercepted radio chatter of the deceased, recorded via a de-encryption station. It's authentic enough.
Does he say he's gonna do it Soldier of the Apocalypse style?
Those are the exact words he used.
Yeah. That was practically his pickup line.
A memory surfaces in her tired neocortex. It's not entirely unpleasant.
Did he say whores a lot? Was he pretty much on the verge of doing it Kohoi style?
Yeah.
He liked the way it sounded when he said it. As to Kohoi, he wasn't actually there. He didn't do a tour, or at least didn't tell me he did. Would have been overkill anyway. He lived his own little Kohoi. It wasn't his everything.
When I say things like that, machismo?
Yes, was he bragging?
Oh no, I'm pretty sure he did all those things. Then integrated them into his idea of normalcy. To keep on living. Until they just sort of turn into his,
Coping mechanism?
running joke. I was gonna say running joke. And it sounds like you didn't even get the good bits. Lely's punchlines got way, way funkier than that. He was like the Seminoles conflict, the Kohoi massacre, and the 36 famine in Yezut all rolled into one person, then cast in Orani ceramic armor, which he wore in bed and in the shower.
Do you like this kind of stuff?
We're all scraping up any happiness we can find, officer. Going around with our little scouring sticks. You, your first love, Mr. Kohoi here.
Did he tell you he had actually done any of those things? He and Martinez, I mean?
No. We were too busy laying waste to our own nervous systems to direct any of the fury outward. He seemed happy, I guess. At ease. As much as a man like him could be.
There is a small measure of pride in her, that she could quell the rage in such a being. What kind of man was he? Before you go, ask for details. She seems okay to talk about it.
Thank you for clearing that up, miss. Whenever you're ready. I'm interested to hear what Titus Hardy has to say now.
She takes a very small sip of her coffee and smiles.
Now that you've had some time, namely like 5 hours in the middle of the day, can you tell us more about the victim?
Like, for example, his name?
Didn't she say Lely?
Actually, officer, I didn't know his name. I just called him Lely.
A nickname?
I guess. He came from Lelystad. It's short for that. And it was his army name, apparently. He said his real name wasn't his. I tried to pry it out of him, but it was no use.
Lelystad. That's a good start. We have a few questions you can help us with. A few things a field autopsy alone can't answer.
The young woman cranes her neck, trying to catch a glimpse of the page the lieutenant passed to you. On it is a list of autopsy observations, recorded neatly in blue ink. The last missing pieces of a puzzle of flesh.
Where is Lelystad? The place, I mean.
In Oranje, officer. It's, I think municipality is the term. A nowhere town there.
You were almost right, officer. That means his race was occidental, not mondial. I'll update the form.
You're both from Oranje?
Yes. We were compatriots.
Did that bring you together?
No. He was too old for that. And from another part of Oranjenrijk. I didn't even understand his accent. What brought us together wasn't Oranje. It was bad habits.
Sex. Alcohol.
How old was he?
He was 42.
42? Are you sure? I would have had him above 50.
He had many scars that made him appear older. But no. We even celebrated his birthday, like, some weeks ago. It was a funny 2 days. He had little reason to lie to me.
We were slightly off then. Thank you for clearing it up.
The adversary one.
His eye color?
Blue. Light blue. They were like little blue galaxies, you know? It was strange, seeing those eyes in his fucked up face. Pardon the swearing. I do him an injustice. He wasn't ugly. And he had a beautiful, soft voice. Very surprising, what with all the
she really liked
scarring.
him.
It was
Yikes.
quite something, watching him speak.
He had a combat wound on his chin and mouth.
Yes. Severe. It made him look like half his face was cracking away in some strange smile. That and those eyes.
Ah, yes. His hair, if you can remember?
It was light brown, almost blonde. He darkened it with brilliantine, made oily. Not nice to stroke. I couldn't convince him to leave it alone.
He had a tattoo. Do you know what it meant?
Oh, that.
It's clear she liked it.
What did it represent, do you know?
It was a map of his life and the places he visited as a soldier. It was mostly for showing off to chicks, though.
How so?
How? Imagine him lying in bed. Freakish musculature laid out on the sheets. Scarred, of course. Tattooed. The sheets are dirty for some reason. He's smoking and drinking, of course. And his chest and shoulders and arms are studded with stars. Tens, hundreds of them. Maybe even thousands. And the woman goes like, "What was this, baby?" And he says, "That was too hardcore. Don't ask me about that." So she goes, "Okay, but what's this, baby?" And he's like, "Saw some bat shit there. Killed some loincloths." And so it goes. Star after star. Port after port. Third world country after third world country. And he's done horrible things in every single one of them.
You were the woman in this.
Oh, yeah.
Can you tell us precisely what these mean?
No, thank you. I've seen enough of him dead. I can tell you what they meant without looking at them.
Go on.
He was a blue-eyed boy with thick arms, from a small town. He was also poor, and the government of Orania needed some people killed, so they turned him into a grotesque killer. For money. He went to Killer Academy in Vredefort. Then he killed some people in the Seminine Islands. And on other islands, too. All of the islands. After this, he came to Revachol and got killed himself.
Thanks for clearing it up.
Change of topic, perhaps?
I think we're finished.
All right.
I don't want to ask those other two. They feel really in bad taste.
Coolly, gracefully, she pours herself more coffee.
Okay.
Wait, stop. That man, bloated beyond all recognition, was 42?
That's what she said.
Below the damage, the weeks of decomposition, all the swollen indignity of mortality. He was 42 years old?
Where is this going?
How old are you? That's where this is going. 45,000 liters of raw alcohol has left its disfigurements. What lies beneath, you wonder? You could ask either one of them.
Kim, how old do you think I am? How old do I
How
look?
old? 58?
Oh, God.
You asked.
You're probably right.
Actually, make that 54. Alcoholism has severely impacted your appearance, and I was wrong about the age of the deceased.
Wait. This requires scientific measurements.
I'm not afraid of the truth.
To the laboratorium.
Okay. I think I'll forget this one, honestly. I'll internalize this. And then I'm going to save, and then I'm going to kick a door.
The same small, heavy door. No lock in sight.
Damn it.
You give it another, more ferocious kick. The door still...
Demolish the place.
I don't see how this is going to give new results. There must be another way in there.
Below, in the Union box, was there something behind the window? In the hawthorn branches, brushing against the glass?
What?
No one knows. It is a fleeting feeling. It could be that your eyesight is still too poor to notice it, behind that window.
Okay, so perception, maybe I need to... Well, I guess we talk to Titus again, and then we'll come back and try and maybe talk to her another time after Kim has gone to bed. I haven't paid for my room here this night, but that's because I was planning on staying at the... I think it's 2100 that Kim will be like. I'm going the fuck to bed, so I'll just have to walk home by myself later.
It's you again. What is it?
So your recording means nothing.
And?
He tenses immediately. Chest tightens. Jaw sets.
That fucking fucker. You're the worst cops in Revachol. I gave you gold on that tape.
She pretty much laughed it off, Titus.
Fucking fuckity fucker. And what did she say then? That it's fine. People are supposed to be like that.
Sounds like he wanted it to change her mind about the hanged man. This is definitely personal.
Seemed nostalgic.
Yes. In fact, I think she thought it was a little funny.
Funny? No good goddamn psycho whore.
I hate this guy.
All right. All fucking righty then. I guess it's good then. That fucking...
Please try to control yourself in the presence of visitors, Titus.
This is just perfect. Just fucking perfect. Any thoughts on this, lawman?
I think it's personal for you.
Yeah, they're all queers. Can't bump, hard fist, or anything.
That's not what he said.
It's all right, Glenn. I just thought I thought anyone would come around if they heard that shit.
Yeah, that was fucked up.
He wanted her to see the man for what he was. Now that you know, you might want to lay off this topic, or else you might antagonize him.
I just got too worked up. Big man lost his shit. It's cool now.
What really happened?
I already told you. We fucking hanged him.
There's less gusto in his voice now. His men, too, are growing increasingly silent.
Come on, Titus. The stakes are too high here. There will be blood on the streets. The tribunal, remember? I know you're tired. Why don't you just...
You know what? I am tired. I'm tired of you, them, and the whore upstairs.
Okay.
Next time you see her, tell her Titus said,
Fuck off!
This is the petulant rage of someone who's at the end of their wits.
Okay.
That lying, scamming. We're done. This is over. You understand? Your little investigation is over. Yeah. What is this quiet funeral shit? What we need is some beers in us.
Why do we make it 40, huh? Why do we make it 100 beers? You're not loud enough.
Ooh.
100 beers? Now we're talking. Hoppity hop over here, cafeteria manager.
The window might be closing. The more beers they get in them, the less cooperative they will be.
Interesting. I could try it. I did save before I kicked that door. It's like a 1 in 4 chance I get it.
Convince Titus he's being manipulated. You should know by now. Titus Hardy will never falter.
One of his boys will.
Just remember, it's about more than Glacia. It's about these men and Martinez. Their district. Their responsibility. Outside, in the midday sun, ruins. The pavements are cracked and the benches peeling. Newspapers blow in the wind.
That's it then. Case closed. Going home, Kim.
Huh? He'll get it. Go on.
Write it down, Kim. In Martinez, they just kill you because they don't like you.
Got it. Kill you because they don't like you. All because...
Oof. Because of some chick, because you're a foreigner, because you work for the wrong people, because they like killing. Because you work for the wrong people.
Goddamn right. This is Union Town. You work for the company, we will kill you.
Fuck, Dennis. We don't kill you if you work for the company. Half the harbor works for the company.
Work for the wrong company, and they execute you.
They hang you, like in the Dark Ages, make a display of
It
your
wasn't that.
corpse.
It wasn't... We just couldn't get him down, okay?
That's it. That's the weak one. You flushed him out. Now go in for the...
Officer, you will be next if you don't shut up.
He's onto you. He knows what you're trying to do. Steel yourself. Push on. Just ignore Theo.
Look at
The
him.
lieutenant has put down his notebook. His hand is resting on his holster. He
Okay,
gives
he's
you
got
an
me.
imperceptible nod. What? What does that mean? Go for it. The lieutenant has his eyes set on the fat guy. Push Angus. We're almost there.
Or what? You're gonna kill me like you killed him for no fucking reason?
We didn't kill him. We didn't even hang him. He was
Oh.
dead when...
Shut up, Angus!
He was dead before you hanged him.
Betty! Say one more thing to the cops and I'll...
Dennis, stand down, or I'll beat your head in. Theo, take your hand off the belt. This isn't 31. I've got this under control.
Does he? His closed fist is shaking. It's you who's in control.
Okay. The
Let
mystery
them have
thickens.
their
I'm into it.
Angie, where's your goddamn inhaler? You sound like you're dying.
So they were just posturing this whole time.
I left it home. I can't get it. I'm too fucked. I'm sorry.
Why are you so fucking fat, Angus? Now it's all pointless. Because of you. You wasted my time. I told you, Titus. I told you
It's
just
all
give
about
her
her,
up.
this mystery truck driver.
Lizzie, your help is no longer needed here. Go tell Everard.
Okay.
Fine. I'll tell him. After a long walk along the coast.
What just happened between these two? You're in. He's all yours. Questions.
So you didn't kill him. He was already dead.
He nods.
You hanged the corpse to cover up the real cause of death. What was it?
We're not sure. Probably a bullet. The wound was difficult to see.
The coroner and his assistant are wrapped in blue. Hands covered in blue gloves. Mouths covered by blue masks. Bodies by blue aprons. The coroner wipes his brow, scalpel still in his hand. Get the light. Shine it in his mouth. He tells his assistant. The coroner squats to better see the light illumines the darkness inside. Well, shit. Can't blame them for missing that. Get the saw, Alan. This just got fun.
Why?
'Cause the girls asked us to. They were in some shit.
Did she kill him?
Cop, I have no idea. The girl says she didn't.
He doesn't think she did. Or at least he hopes she didn't.
What happened Sunday night?
Class J came down. She seemed really out of it. Drugged up, even more than usual. Bug-eyed and gurning, you know? Not in a fun way. It looked like she'd redosed after something went down. I've seen that look before. She was scared. I knew someone had died.
How'd you know?
I've done this job for 10 years. I've seen it before. It's the politician in the motel room with the dead hooker scenario.
Himself?
Oh,
Good analogy, boss.
you don't get to talk yet, Shanky. You're still on the bench. And you keep taking it easy too, Angus.
What happened then?
We went upstairs. Sure as day the Merc was dead. There was a bullet hole through the window. Fucking dirty sheets and bottles everywhere. Tibbs patched the window. And the corpse. We hanged.
Why the cover-up?
You may have noticed our girl's in some shit of her own.
What do you mean?
They can't show up on police radar kind. There are people after her. From the old world. Where she came from. They're powerful. Connected to the moral intern. She's clearly afraid for her life. Says if she showed up in your systems, she'd be ghosted away.
And why would you help someone like that? By taking on a murder?
Why would I? I guess we abide all sorts of runaways and losers here. It's a Martinez thing.
Who's Tibbs?
Nah, he's my brother. He's in the window replacement business.
Right now, he's grateful he hasn't gotten his brother into this mess.
Your background noise for my reading, and I can unhappily report that it's not going well. Is it that same awful book where they don't have any idea how law works and the main character's a lawyer? Whose idea was it to hang him?
In a manner of speaking.
What do you mean?
We had help from another girl. It was her idea to hang him, and I liked it for political reasons. It sent a good message.
It's her, isn't it? The drug trafficker, the missing 8th Hardy.
Fella, you think too much. He's off all right. You're gonna hurt your head.
A little too far there, but you're definitely right.
Kind of my job to think I'm a
That woman
detective.
is just affiliated with the Hardy Boys. You don't know her, anyway.
You know, it's okay for there to be a Hardy girl.
We're Hardy Boys, and that's it.
You're gonna stonewall me if I ask more about her, aren't you?
Glad you understand that.
Who killed him then?
Not yet. Just some ideas. She says the shot came from outside, behind the window somewhere. So that's a clue.
Yes, and the prince who ignored her at the gala took her in a press trip to Kenya and then set up a romantic beach dinner, and his surprised word got out. This book, the more that you tell me about it, the more it gives me a headache.
I'm thinking someone's past caught up with them. Either hers or his.
Sounds like it could have been either.
Hers, you mean?
I mean the people after Klausya. Maybe the shot missed. Maybe it was meant for her.
I like that. Been thinking the same thing myself.
And his?
Mine too. One of those mercenary buddies of his could have done it. They got guns, training, years of bad blood, probably. Or it could have been someone else from Crenell. Tell you what I'd do. Check out the coast for vantage points. Maybe consult with a ballistics buddy.
He's calm now. Threw all that turmoil away and became himself again.
Yeah, we did it.
The lieutenant gives a smile only you can see.
Kim's proud of me. I did police work. I'm only 50% in now. And now she's in the tabloids, and I'm like, what else could possibly happen? So many tropes were already done and over. I feel like you could just go on TV tropes and, like, get, like, a random one. And it would just show up. It would just show up in this book. Sorry I made you guys fight.
Me too.
Thanks. I'll go talk to her.
You do that. Hey, cop. Before you go.
Suddenly, the wind picks up outside. You hear it rattling the large windows in their frames. It carries newspapers, circles the whirling in rags in a warm column.
She, Klausya, came to Martinez to hide. Many of us did. This is where you wash up when there's nowhere left to go. The Union takes you in. Now, she refused that protection. But
still, after all this headache,
you would still prefer if we didn't take her away?
That's right. If we didn't take care of the people who end up here, this place would just be a couple of ruins and some cargo containers.
We'll take that into account.
I'm really only interested in taking away the murderer. Wow, so many of my tasks are gone. Look at all these tasks I've completed. Hurrah!
It's always good to see you.
You've seen me so much
Something in
today.
her demeanor has changed. She's tired, consigned to her fate.
I understand.
Just like that. No resistance. Her shoulders are slouched, her feet long and straight.
You were expecting this.
I knew there was a chance you'd get them to tell you. It's what you do. You're the police. For what it's worth, I'm sorry for wasting your time.
If you knew we would find out eventually, why did you waste our time?
Waste of a day, really.
Because of the Hardys. I couldn't just dispense with them. They were only trying to help me. Out of the shit I'd gotten into.
Is she implying the Hardy Boys are the law?
The Hardy Boys are not the law, we are.
I know that. But the people around here, they don't see it that way. And if I am to stay here, I need to get along with them.
It's not a good enough reason.
You're right. There's more.
More.
You answer to the coalition government, and by extension, the moral intern.
Briefly glancing over her shoulder to the sea, as she's done time and time again. A grand expanse of water reaches over the bay and to the horizon, golden grey in the moonlight.
What lies beyond it?
The Pearl,
Beyond it?
the Muindi
Yeah.
Isola, the Occident, and then Oranje, the old world.
The RCM isn't the lapdog of the moral intern. You don't have to worry.
You share a database with them. You send people to their courts.
What did you do?
Just business. But bad business for some people in the moral intern. If I show up in your records, officer, they will find me. They will...
What happens if they do?
They will kill me, sir. If you file my name, take me in for questioning, enter me into the moral intern mill, well, then I'm fucked. For nothing. This murder didn't have anything to do with me.
Nothing to do with her. You'll be the judge of that.
What did you do to have these people after
It's not
you?
nice, but it's not illegal. Not here in Revachol, or even in Oranje.
Sorry for the update. I have to yell at the void. Understandable. This book is so bad, and the fact that you have to read all of it is a travesty.
What exactly did you do?
Industrial espionage. I joined a business collective with the intention of betraying them. I did my job well enough to be asked to do it again. With a bigger company. The kind you really, really don't fuck with. I took their ledgers, 2 decades worth of accounting.
I need the names of the companies involved and who hired you.
The job was Lewes-Duin County Savings Bank. They sound small, but they're part of the Lewes-Scott conglomerate. That was the second job.
Sometimes they say names of things
First
and I'm
was
like,
some printer company.
it sounds...
You wouldn't know that.
It is made up, but like it sounds so made up. You know what I mean?
But she really destroyed them. She still feels it.
As to who hired me for the job, I don't know. But they're after me too. Along with Lewes-Scott and their friends in the MI. Once you're done in the competitive intelligence circuit, you don't have allies. You're radioactive.
I'm sure there are people who've done much worse than that.
Sure. I'm not a war criminal, but it was bad. People lost their jobs. Good people too, not just ceased. A lot of people got hurt. But that's just more of my shit you shouldn't have to deal with. You're solving a murder.
Yep.
That can wait. Look into her eyes. There's more.
What did you do?
One of them killed themselves because of me.
That's not easy to deal with.
How do you deal with anything? It's all just... How do you do it?
By not remembering a single goddamn thing. I don't either.
There you have it. The way of the warrior.
What happened the night he died?
We were there. Together. In bed, I mean.
A little more than that.
Okay. He was in a kneeling position. He had just
I mean, I
entered
didn't
me.
mean...
I was on my back, looking at him. I heard the window
That's
behind me shatter,
really
and I turned to
upsetting.
look. There was a hole in the glass. I turned back to him. His eyes were looking through me, and his mouth was open. Dumb. I could see. I could.
A great pain moves through her, a dark and indefinite wave. She continues in spite of it.
I knew he was dead. Before he fell down on top of me.
You were right. He did enjoy the moment of his death.
Then what happened?
He was heavy. I pushed him off and he fell to the floor. There. He only had his boots on. I bit the pillow, not to scream, then ran downstairs. I waited for the second shot to come. For me. I thought there would be one. It never came.
I'm sorry.
So am I.
She throws it away and immediately proceeds to light another one.
What time was this? When did it happen? It would help us if you could be as precise as possible.
11:30 to 12:15. I don't know the exact time. Around midnight.
It's okay. Were you inebriated?
Not as much as usual. He'd done a line, plus other things. I was drinking.
Wait. Titus said she was gurning her jaw off, much more than usual.
Titus said you looked pretty high.
Oh, yeah. I did one of his lines, just to clear my head.
Good thinking. Clear your head. You should clear your head.
No.
Get into his mindset.
I'm not gonna do drugs.
Did you hear or see the shooter in the course of this?
No.
What did you do?
Nothing. I was trapped. I was stuck in my room downstairs. I got some clothes on and crawled back up, drew the blinds. Blood was coming from his mouth. Not a lot. Just a little. He was still on the floor, slouched. I couldn't be there with him anymore, so I ran down and out of my room, into the hallway, down the stairs. I knew there would be people there.
Run, woman. Run past them and out into the streets where it's dark and people move. To the lorries at the intersection, as far as you can.
Why didn't you keep running?
I already ran. I ran from an entire Isola. I can't run any further. Not with these people. This is as far as it gets.
And after you ran downstairs?
Sylvie was tending the bar. A lot of people were there. The Hardys were at the table in front of the stage. I think the Union box was full. Ruby was there too. They were having such a good time. I sat down and they all welcomed me. I didn't even have to say anything. Ruby knew something was wrong.
That's the 8th Hardy, right?
Ruby?
Ruby?
Ruby. You know, the leader.
Mm-hmm.
The leader? Of what?
The Hardy Boys.
I thought that was Titus.
Well, nominally, yes. Ruby's the one they go to when things happen, like things they need taken care of. She's the organizer.
This Ruby, in her phrasing, is entrusted with great power. She trusts her. So do the others.
Would you say she is the 8th Hardy boy?
Why not?
Why not? Why fucking
Does she
not?
also party with Ruby, however? What are you trying to be? Tactful? She wouldn't mind. Go on then.
Well, Ruby said let's talk upstairs. I showed her the room. I've known these people since December. They know my situation, that I can't leave a paper trail. Ruby was the first one I told. She said she'd take care of this. It's what she does, you know, take care of things. I helped her get the body to the bathroom. We used a belt to pull him up under the shower, to keep him upright.
To produce lividity, matching a hanging?
Yes.
We completely missed the tampering. Looks like you got there in time. What was this, 20 minutes after death?
Oops.
About 20, yes. Ruby explained it would make the blood... You know what he does.
And then?
Ruby went outside to talk to Titus and the boys. I was just looking at Lely, in the bathroom. I had to put his clothes back on. His armor, too. It was tough, but I've seen him take it off and put it on many times. It took Ruby maybe half an hour to come back with Titus. I'd gotten him ready by then. They carried him out. I knew what they were going to do. Make it look like a hanging. Ruby said they would.
What did you do?
Ruby said to wait here. She also said I wouldn't see her for a while. That we should lay low or something. So I did.
Where is she now?
I don't know. I haven't seen her since.
We will need to take this question to the Hardy Boys.
Interesting. Why did this Ruby go through so much trouble to hide something someone else did? Look into this later. There is something suspicious about that theory, but you can't put your finger on it.
Did you hear it?
When he was shot? I may have. I don't know. I couldn't hear anything over the glass exploding.
When was the window changed?
Last week. Angus and Titus's brother, I think he's called Tibbs, took care of it.
You should have a look at that window. Reconstruct the scene. It's right here. So near. Yes, you see the glass sparkling out of the corner of your eye.
The people after you have killed him.
That's the first thing that went through my head when I heard the glass break.
And?
I thought they'd found me. They've killed him to punish me. All last week, I've tried not to talk to anyone or be seen with anyone, so they wouldn't be hurt. I've come to understand, however, this is paranoia. What happened didn't have anything to do with me.
Well, something to consider.
We can't go after Loose Cap. Not yet. There are other, saner leads.
I don't ask you to, Lieutenant. If there's one thing I know, it's that you'll get nothing from there.
Why call the cops if you're hiding?
Because I'm an idiot.
Which is an indicator of truth. Idiot. She's nothing of the sort.
So you would have us believe, but you're not.
You have to understand, the people around here, no one was making the call, and he kept rotting. And then they picked his clothes off, and that little fucker threw stones at him.
Her jaw is clenched. Her throat moves. It takes all her strength not to cave in and sob. Once. Just one time.
He kept throwing stones at him for 3 days. I could hear the thud. Thud. So I called you. I hope with all my heart it's not the last thing I do in Ravishol. What? Why would I put myself through that? He wouldn't have died if it weren't for me. I know that. But I would never hurt him.
All kinds of crazy things happen when drugs are involved. Sweet, sweet drugs. It could have been a desire murder. Maybe an act of jealousy. He was a serviceman. He must have had a gun. Somewhere, lying around. Close to her hand. Now, you guys suddenly have theories pouring out. When they're obviously just stabs in the dark.
Wow, I can really grill her on this. And drugs were an integral part of your relationship.
What does that mean?
Do drugs make you aggressive?
No. People don't take drugs to kill each other. They take them to feel okay with each other. I thought you Ravishol people would be more enlightened on this. I'm sorry, officer. I'm under some stress here.
I just don't feel like this is...
Like
I want to
what?
look at the glass first.
She nods. He's thinking. Or maybe you should take her to the station for safekeeping. She lied to you, and she's a flight risk. But we are awake, sire. She has been forthcoming. Get a hold of yourself just once, will you? Try to look, so you say, but give us one example of deceit. just one example.
I want to look at the window before I start jumping to conclusions.
Who is this personhood picking these seditious options? Can't you stop staring at her eyes and say something pertinent to the case? It looks like this one's not waking up. You'll have to do it without pushing her further.
I have to talk to her later by myself anyway.
This window is pristine on the inside, unlike the one next to it. Light, smooth as ice. There are spots of mud and rain on the outside, even smudges. But the surface of the window is clear from the inside. No chips, no hairline fractures. Following your lead, the lieutenant leans in closer to inspect the surface.
Yeah, we know
Looks
that.
like it, yes.
You know which window has not been recently replaced?
Oh, the one I smashed
Yes,
in my room?
that one. Cold wind is seeping in right now. Just one floor below you. Messing up your concentration here.
Stop distracting him! He has work to do! Plus, if I recall, the window has been giving him shit ever since he got here!
Thanks, Horrific Necktie. I didn't think you were going to be the one who had my back on this, but I'm glad that I kept wearing you.
Golden light melts away into the blue, glassy darkness of your mind. In it are two neon-lit shapes, a man and a woman on the single bed.
Okay.
Like the witness said, the man is kneeling, the woman is on her back. It's the night of March 4th and a shot has just been fired.
Is that a third area that we haven't been to yet?
The man
Or
looks
is that
directly
just...
at the woman. The shot's possible directions converge in his mouth, a ray cast from somewhere outside, entering his brain.
Where?
From the roof outside, location A prime. The glass fractures around the bullet hole. Shards face inwards like a corona behind the woman's back. The man does not know the bullet has entered his brain. He never will. Death comes faster than the realization.
Have a look at point A.
The ray cast from the man's mouth unravels into a fan of possible directions, all on the roof at first. The shot could have come from any of them. This is composite location A prime, most likely of the origin points.
Shouldn't there be gun residue outside?
There could have been. Then the rain and slush and wind washed it away. This was more than a week ago.
So I'm what, 80% the roof is where the shot came from?
72%, with a weapon that's good for medium range, like a rifle or sports pistol. This is a good short distance, but not too short. The perpetrator aimed with their back against the railing, or possibly kneeling for precision. This would explain why it only took them one shot. The lights were on in here. Outside it was dark. It was like shooting fish in an aquarium, a well-lit aquarium. The victim opened his mouth to let the bullet in. Neither of them would have seen anything outside in the darkness, too busy with their own bodies.
Could the shot have come from inside the room?
Point X would contradict the woman's testimony, rendering the entire proposition void. These figures would be wiped out, Detective.
Are there any arguments against A prime, the roof?
None that you've found thus far, but that doesn't mean there aren't any.
What about further away?
That's a 28%, yes. In this model, the shot could have come from a greater distance. Nothing excludes the possibility. Should we extrapolate to include every possible point of origin in Martinez?
Yeah, I mean, I guess like a sniper rifle, right?
According to your map of the district, this shot could have come from a wide angle of locations, starting with the northern edge of the abandoned boardwalk, ending with an islet in the bay. Let's call them B prime. B prime for boardwalk, B double prime for Land's End, and B triple prime for the islet, Detective. There may be smaller points in between, but those are too fine to zoom in on.
So the boardwalk.
700 meters away. The likeliest of these B positions, 20% chance. A skilled sniper could have made the shot, provided he had a safe sniper's nest. Even with the light on inside, we're talking military training. At that distance, the perpetrator would have had to take wind direction into account.
Land's End.
1.2 kilometers away, the least likely of these positions. Let's say 3%. A truly skilled sniper could have done it, possibly from a
Yeah, but why am I thinking of it if it's totally far-fetched, right? So the island.
1 kilometer away, an unlikely point of origin. Beyond the docks somewhere, on an islet in the Bay of Martinez, perhaps. There are islets there, badly charted as they may be.
Plus there's that weird bunker.
The shot would have been a small miracle, 5% likelihood. There is an extremely narrow field of view from the bay to the window, between Rue de Saint-Ghislain 10 and 33A. The angle would have been extreme, and access to the islets is questionable.
Kim, do you think the shot could have come from further than the roof in Martinez?
From where, precisely?
B prime the boardwalk, B double prime Land's End, B triple prime the...
I see you have given this a lot of thought. Are those the locations you've singled out in addition to the roof? And what is the likelihood, in your opinion, that it came from a further distance?
Much less than from the roof, but still...
Okay, well, we should see if there is gunshot residue or sniper nests if we go down the coast. Rule these spots out one by one. It would be the diligent thing to do. Until then, personally, I'm going with the roof version. A simple hypothesis can be wrong, but it's something to build on.
Okay, wait. Hold on, I'm cooking here. So, the secret passage. Because I was like, if somebody shot through the window from the roof, how would they have gotten down without her seeing them? And the answer to that is through the secret passage. So, clearly... that's gotta be it, because I've been haunted by this door since we started the game, and that's something that they keep pointing out to me over and over. And the fact that it's a white check that I can kick it down, there's gotta be another way in, but it's gotta be later on because I needed to do all this other stuff. I'm sure whatever the entry point that I'm going to be able to use has to be whatever I can see through that window, right? So maybe I need to try that again. I don't think it was her.
The same small, heavy door. No lock in sight.
Determine where the shot came from. Because I'm going to go to these places and find nothing, I'm fairly sure. Okay, 1800. Means it's like about 6 p.m.
Shapes. A man.
Ah, that's why those are different. I think I need to talk to Titus Hardy again. But I could also try looking out that window.
It's you again. What is it?
Okay, I talked to her, and now I need to talk to you.
Why?
I'm gonna level with you. She's the next link in the chain that leads me to his killer.
Sounds like you're making her a suspect in this. Ruby's one of
No.
us. We're not gonna throw her under your moral.
And fuck you too, moral
Ruby is missing. If you hide from the police in a murder investigation, you become a suspect. You know how it works, guys.
I don't think she's
That's
it.
nothing. That's just legalese. You don't even have a sound theory. I don't want to be rude, but we're trying to get some R&R here.
I think we'll keep sticking around, Titus. You'll be surprised at how quickly a theory presents itself if you keep looking.
found antique rifle. Yeah, the rifle does...
Nothing is happening. The pieces are... Sorry, you're not coming up with anything.
Okay.
There we
Yeah.
go.
Let's
Your
go.
mind is a relaxed muscle. It's so not blissful idiot. Say.
Let's check those spots, I think. I forgot about the rifle, to be honest.
You see a heavy steel door with...
And I can't look out the window again, huh?
Again, you find yourself looking at that big old window. Nothing.
Fuck, on a 42?
By now, you're almost certain they'd keep at it. There must be a reason you've looked out this window so many times.
It was what, perception, huh? I'm not quite there yet. Okay. Okay. Okay, yeah. I guess I'll just run down there because it doesn't really take me too terribly long. It's only 1810 and it's usually about 2100 that we turn in, I think. So it was the first the boardwalk, huh? It's gonna be all the way over here. This is it, right? Moonshine, probably. Smells like a tasty fermentation.
There's some tear, an empty cigarette package, and a crumpled kebab wrapper in the 2 empty bottles of Tallulah vodka and a can of black potent porter is all you find.
A tragedy.
He shakes his head with genuine sadness.
Okay, so... Boardwalk. Check the boardwalk for bullet traces.
There's some tear.
Cigarette
Whoever
wrapper,
tossed it here, you
kebab
see
wrapper.
traces of mayonnaise. It's no older than a day.
Okay, so that doesn't really super help. Stop messing with the coin jar and hold on to them. The wind is so strong. Maybe I need to ask him about it.
Yes? What do you want to know? Good. What about me? Good. Let's change the subject.
No response. He just arches his brow.
I really don't remember.
Have you tried concentrating on something?
There is a sudden, harsh edge to his voice, like he's tired of hearing about your personal affairs.
Try work. The case at hand. It can work miracles. Not a fan. It's just the nature of lieutenancy.
The RCM deploys a self-styled structure called the Decomptage as its chain of command. Every lieutenant is responsible for 2 sergeants and 8 officers. That means the average lieutenant has to deal with quite a few personal affairs.
Fine.
Focus on other people's troubles, not your own.
Your heart beats twice like a fist. The serotonin deficiency makes your teeth clench.
Thank you.
The lieutenant blinks, his mouth slightly open, and his body motionless. A microsecond passes.
Excuse me, I was lecturing you. I shouldn't have. You should consult a medical professional if you feel that you need help.
Oh.
You can use the radio in my kinema to call your
Another
station's
thing to do.
Lazareth.
This habit of dispensing wisdom, a moment passes.
Excuse me? You have a distinctive way of walking. If I were to walk in front of you, we would surely collide.
Cool.
A moment passes.
Okay, so he doesn't have anything to say about that. Autosave? Why are we autosaving over here? So there's really nothing I can interact with over here at all. Maybe it meant like the boardwalk like up here? Like this is still boardwalk? Oh, because there's back here, huh?
You see.
Hello again. Sure, what's on your mind? But of course, I do have some money, yes, but that's not...
He's not gonna give you money. What are you doing? Clearly you were just
Of course, Detective, I wouldn't have assumed. I don't know if you're familiar with this, but the Vespertine Department of Justice... If not, then you definitely should. If not...
Okay, so I can't question him about when he got here or who he's seen. Okay, so there's clearly some way to get in there. The bolt cutters, right? Right? Chain cutters, right? Gotta be, right? Right? I can't go back here. How do I get into the building?
That patch of reeds over there, it's a great place to hide something. Kind of out of the way, being so close to the water.
What's this about?
Nothing. Just a hunch. The hunch passes, leaving you there, by the old boy bobbing in the water.
My game is fucked up. What in the world happened there? Okay, maybe there's a way to go around the back? There's gotta be, right? I'm gonna waste a bunch of time.
Scattering
aren't
of bullet holes is spread across the cracked wall.
I? And I can't use my bolt cutters on this either. What is the point even of having the bolt cutters then? If I can't do anything with them. Do I have to like press myself up against the side of the building and, like, wiggle my way down. Or is it that I haven't found whatever I need to be able to... Yeah, 'cause it's not letting me. Huh. Okay. Clearly I'm missing something here. Oh, I'm still down here. What was the other? Island. Land's End. Well, that's really specific. It was like back here and then over there. That was like the 3 ways of it. This is...
An old door, worn by elements, guards the depot. The wind has blown a...
From here to the whirling, I can't see how. The church is in the way.
Could it be from, like, in the church? Perhaps over here somehow?
Is there something here that would indicate a sniper used this place as a nest for taking the shot? Just some urban detritus, a bottle, and a dilapidated old comms tower.
I don't see it, Lieutenant W. Freighter. I don't see a person take a shot here and hit something there, in the whirling in rags.
There, 1.2 kilometers over the cold water of the bay, blue from the distance and the air, you see the smallest rectangle, barely visible. A glowing light on the 3rd floor of the whirling in rags, with smoking, drinking, being happy.
It's not possible to climb that ladder, and even if it were, why? To warm his hands before pulling the trigger? Perhaps. But anyone could have made this.
I think the
coast is
it's most likely that it's the boardwalk if the rifle
Truthfully,
was used.
this seems like a very poor choice to take a 1.2 kilometer rifle shot from. Visibility.
Okay, so we can at least rule out that. So was that Land's End, or was that... That was Land's End. So now... It's an island, huh? My immediate thought was that it was, like, done from the belfry of the church, not the boardwalk. Because I was thinking sort of, like, elevated. There's clearly a way to get up there, and, like, ladders and stuff. But there is the crab man, and I imagine that he wouldn't like somebody sneaking up into his place, but I don't know how long he's been there.
Hello again.
Okay, she has nothing more to say. I don't know if I can get to any sort of island situations right now. Oh, and that's that little bugged dot that's been driving me crazy. Maybe I need to talk to the fisher lady? Fisher lady? Maybe she has a boat. We could go out on a boat to the islands to look.
Waves are beginning to die down. Look at those little bastards. Simmer down. Simmer down, bastards. Oh? Who? Well,
Oh,
how can I
interesting.
assist you then, officer? Oh. That's good to know, I guess. Why is it in the sea?
I got drunk and drove it in.
This calls for a funeral, if you ask me.
You are suggesting we honor the carcass of my former motor carriage?
Aye. Feels deserved, don't you think? Falling in the line of duty like that and all.
Did you let the ravers move into the church? I want to, but I'm stuck on that quest because I'm still waiting for the thing to defrost because I'm going to help Suna with the thing that she's doing so she can leave so they can move in.
And why so?
I'm sure it'll have defrosted by tomorrow, but I just like
sweat and
forgot to do it the day that I
history.
discovered it, like
We
an
should
idiot.
care about them as we care about humans. To some extent, at least.
Organizing a funeral takes a lot of time and effort, doesn't it?
Oh, yeah. You won't even be able to get it out of the water before early June. And where are you going to bury it? Who to invite? What music to play at the wake? Take it from someone who's been through a few funerals. It's easiest to just leave them there and let nature take care of it.
That's all we have time for right now anyway. Come back here in June and see how you feel about it then. It's not like it's going anywhere.
Absolutely. Things like what, for example?
Nothing, I guess. Freaking nothing. Okay, yeah, I guess I can go make that call. That's new. An antique rifle, like, would that be in good enough condition to make the shot? Don't I have it? I don't know. I think I'm gonna stick with my theory that somebody used the secret passage to get down. Oh, right, I was supposed to use the car. Whoops. I forgot what I was doing. I totally spaced out.
Inside, you see a set of steering levers, a radio microphone.
This is Precinct 57. How may I assist you? It will take just a moment, officer.
Her voices fade out into the familiar radio static.
Gottlieb, what do you want?
He's carelessly chewing on a piece of hard candy.
I was told to call.
Oh, it's you.
Was that a snarl or a suppressed groan? No love for you here.
I lost my memory.
With all the damage you've been dealing yourself with drugs and alcohol, I'm not surprised.
There is no surprise in his voice, only careless superiority.
Okay, anything
What
else?
I'm not a brain doctor. Look on the bright side. You've got a whole new life now. Use it wisely.
Right.
And then that motherfucker Gottlieb, reeking of schnapps, ordered me into his butcher's room. Officer Fisher is in a storytelling mood. He continues, and I ask him, "You sure, Doc?" And he's cool as can be. "Yeah, if you're in pain, we've got to get that baby out." And so he removed my appendix on the spot while the party was still on in the other room. And I was delirious with pain and all the snaps I'd had. But I remember thinking, man, that Gottlieb can stitch. Only a month later, when I got a chance to properly thank him, did I find out that he had no recollection of the event. That's Gottlieb for you. In league with some devil, he is. I'm sure of it. Cheers. The clinking of beer glasses is drowned in group conversation.
You know who I am?
Yes, there's no end to the misfortunes fate has seen fit to rain upon me.
Can you tell me
Who? You are?
anything?
You lost your human visage a while back. Now let's get on with it. I've got more important things to do.
Let's just try all of
That's
them.
because you're hung over. Even the radio waves coming from your direction smell like liquor.
I mean, it's
Feel
been
like your
4
eyes
days.
twitching too? That's the tiny vessels pulsating from high blood pressure, stupid officer. You might be sustaining permanent damage to your vision as we speak. Not much I can do about it. I'm not an eye doctor.
What kind of doctor are
The
you
busy
then?
kind. It's not life-threatening, just annoying for you. I've got more important things to do here.
I think I had a heart
And
attack.
you survived it. Congratulations. Are you mobile?
Sort of. But by God, does it burn in your chest.
Even better. Anything else? I wouldn't worry about that. Officers your age have coronary trouble
My
all the time.
age?
Also, death is a natural part of life.
Accept it. The body is an object, and objects break down. Do what good you can with yours, before the rest goes too.
Isn't there anything you can do for me?
What? You want me to do blood work for you again? Tell you just how bad things really are across the board? You want another rundown of everything collapsing inside your body?
I'll get back
Do
to
that.
work.
I need to go. Some idiot has glued his eyelids shut with cyanoacrylate. It looks like Mactorson, but it's hard to say because his eyes are swollen.
It's not fucking cryoacrylate. It's super glue, Doc.
Mm-hmm.
Great.
Anything
Okay,
else I
well,
can
we
help
just got a
you with,
skill
officer?
point, so that's good. Let's try and talk to Sylvia
Just a
again.
second. Sylvie Malaika on the line for you, officer.
My little follow notification didn't go off. But, hi, thank you. Hi, Tara.
Yes. Hello?
Hi, Sylvie, it's the police again.
Oh, great. What else do you need, detective?
Have you seen my gun?
Please, no. Not this again. Everyone's
Okay,
you were
this
trying to
is
impress
bad.
me.
Sounds like it's going to be bad.
Yeah, what did I
You're
do?
waving it around in everyone's face.
Some poor sod was trying to eat his pudding. People tried to back away from you, or even slip out of the door. But you screamed. I am the god.
Yeah,
No
okay.
idea. It almost looked like you pawned it. But believe me, I did not ask.
You hear the call.
Anything else I can help you with?
Okay, so I
57,
can't
over and
ask
out.
her about that
In the
night,
cabin,
even
yes.
though I know that she was there. But at least we got a skill point out of it. So that's something. Okay. Active tasks. I can't do any of these. Oh, I could probably sing karaoke. That's probably something on the list I could do right now. Seems like a really good idea, actually. This is not gonna go
The
well.
stage is all set up for your...
So, are you ready for your thing now? Let me know when I should turn on the karaoke carousel.
Immediately, a loud feedback noise startles the room. You feel like an amateur.
This,
How are you
I'm...
supposed to
no.
hold the mic? Should you just sing into it? Where should you stand?
Oh my god. I can't do it. I can't bring myself to do it. I'm sorry. I don't have high enough drama for this. Okay, so I really need to ask her that. Can I just, like, drop him off at his room and be done with it? So that I can do this and then go back to mine? I'm pretty sure this door is locked on me. Oh, nope.
The fan stands still. The bed is still cold from the broken window, and not... The window stands broken in its frame, The morning light hurts your eyes. It's hazy,
It
but
is
you
not
see
morning.
the ocean and some water.
Okay, so clearly I'm not supposed to be doing that interaction at this time.
A mirror hangs on the bathroom wall. In it, your face, adorned with the expression.
Don't I have like a wrench or something? It's like a multi-tool.
A mirror hangs on the bathroom wall. In it, your face.
Tool not in hand. Okay, so it has to be the chain cutters. Fuck it. Why not?
A mirror hangs on the bathroom wall. The chain cutters slip out of your hands as you attempt to twist the faucet.
Cool. So I basically just need to wait until I can go talk to her by myself, because I can't tell him to let me do some individual police work. And I don't really have another something that passes time.
The worn and beaten wooden...
We can sit on benches.
You can revisit the bench if you ever need.
Well, I need to pass time so that he will be gone. What else do I have that I could attempt? Oh, my follow notification went off this time. Didn't go off the first time. I don't know what's going on with Stream Elements right now. I had to log out and log back in when I got on. And, like, I think I streamed, like, 2 seconds of, like, me being really confused because it wasn't functioning. Oh, do I still have the chain cutters? Give me my multi-tool.
This orange machine is dead still. It has a hand-cranked ice cream churner and...
Yeah, so that's just not going to be available until... Oh, I guess I could try and look around this place more. So there's like the weird, scary bear freezer.
The bear's eyes are dead and empty. Ice inside the fridge, slowly melting. The power has been cut.
I wish my cats were perfect, like perfect little baby up there. Are you perfect little baby? Are you a perfect little baby? She is. Look at her. She's so cute. She's being activated by some kind of noise out in the far away, and I have no idea what it is. There's a bunch of stuff that I could do in here, but I don't think that I'm not ready to
of
do
coal
it.
dust covers the hollow ring echoes
Why would I
through
do
the
that?
furnace. Your toe hurts. A lush layer of coal. You feel the spirit of Ramut Karzai, ancient hero of Grad, pulsing through you. All that's left is to cover your face in war paint.
Yeah, why not?
3 dangerous stripes appear onto your cheeks.
What are you doing?
Nothing. Sorry, that was stupid.
Yes, it was.
I'm so sorry, Kim. Why does he put up with me? Oy, oy, oy.
This old fire, a diagram for summoning.
So I've already interacted with that entirely.
Your flashlights. Some of the writing has failed.
Voice over guy sounds kinda... No, like all of the voices in my head are really good, honestly.
An iron safety curtain curves before your eyes, folded like a bellows. It covers half the room, blocking the way into a colossal industrial chimney. This is directly above the central furnace in the cellar. The voices probably came from here. What an odd thing to do. Nothing happens. Still nothing. No one's home. Those curtains prove to be surprisingly sturdy.
I need to stop hurting myself.
There must be another way to wake up whoever is in there.
Okay, so bookstore lady might know. I can't believe I forgot to come up here. Oh, another postcard. That's spooky looking. Oh my god, is it because I'm pointing it at Kim and his glasses? Oh my god. Shoes in a puddle of melting snow. Okay, well, I guess I can go back up and ask the bookstore lady. Because I don't have the data cube for that yet. And there was nothing else in this room that was... Yeah, nothing else in that room. There was the creepy mannequins over here. Which is fascinating. "24-hour window repair shop." Wait, hold on a second. Isn't there that guy who repairs windows now? Or is that just a coincidence?
The barbell waits patiently on the floor, like a dog for its master.
17% is not making me feel like I can do that, to be totally honest. I think that's back to the bookstore. Wow, I haven't even wasted an entire in-game hour. Yikes. Maybe I should take my flashlight off before I start talking to people. You've got one bullet. Okay.
The note is written with a blue pen.
Okay, I already did that. I was worried. Oh, the kid's inside. That's nice.
You broke down the back door, the wards, the door. It's all gone now. Dark psychic energy leeching onto my shop.
Sometimes it's necessary to resort to extreme measures.
I suppose it's all over now. I guess there's no escape.
What are you talking about? It's just a door.
Just a door? This place is cursed, Detective. They don't call it the doomed commercial area for nothing. Just look at the sheer amount of companies that have failed in this house. I hope you're happy now. Happy that you've ruined everything. Now that you've broken the door, the curse is coming to get me as well.
I thought the curse wasn't real.
Of course you didn't. You're nothing but a policeman. All right. You know what? I'm willing to let you investigate the doomed commercial area. We are set on the path. There's
Okay,
little
so
else
that's
to
at
do.
least something to spend some time doing.
Her facade has dropped. Now you see the curiosity behind the fear.
But before we go on, tell me, did you encounter the malignant entity?
No.
Yes, the malignant entity that lives
Oh.
inside the chimney. It takes the shape of a woman, a witch probably. I've suspected that she knows more about the curse than she
Maybe
lets
it's
on
Ruby.
ever since I first saw her.
I did hear voices.
Yes, I've heard that. It's enormous. She has barricaded herself behind some metal security curtains upstairs. God knows what she's doing there.
Apparently only Zach got the follow notification sound. But thank you guys.
Some unnatural magic, I assume. You should go find
Doomed
the
businesses, but it's just
entity and
people who are
ask what
open 3 days a
happened to
week
all
from
the
1 to 3,
companies in the
wondering why they
building.
don't make any money.
And do return to me after you've talked to it.
You're
I'm
so
quite
right, though.
anxious to know what she has to say about the curse.
They're like, yeah, no, I'm only open on Saturdays. The rest of the week I'm closed, but I do have this business space that I pay rent on.
If you're really interested in cracking this mystery, then we should go back to the furnace. Maybe you could yell into it or something. Make some noise. You'll think of something.
Maybe you could yell into it. Thanks, Kim. I do always think of something.
Despite his cool, the lieutenant's interested in solving this mystery too.
So the curse.
Okay, but please, only a few questions. You wouldn't want to disturb the spirits.
How does it
The
manifest?
curse is so much worse than you could imagine. It's a disease, eating at the very foundation.
Half the local coffee shops near me open at like 9, and I'm like, you mean when people are at work, then close at 2 before we are off? That's so weird. Like, if you're really determined to be a coffee shop, shouldn't you be open from like 6 a.m. to like noon?
It's the curse of financial distress, of ruin and bankruptcy.
Didn't that curtain just move?
Annette mentioned that the previous tenants have experienced financial
It's
troubles.
not just that, officer. We're dealing with something supernatural here. It's the cacodemons, feeding off bad business practices and disappointing income statements.
What?
There's something wrong with this building, I can tell you. Ever since I arrived, I've sensed an eerie, lingering presence, as if I was unwanted here.
Maybe that's because you're a bitch.
Sounds familiar.
What does it mean?
Truly so? Perhaps the dark energies are leeching off you. You shouldn't stay in the store too long. It may be dangerous.
Why didn't you immediately tell me about the curse?
It's not good to talk about the curse, not in detail. The negativism, it's dangerous. Talking about the void wraiths angers them.
Such wraiths may prove a formidable enemy. Suit up.
Have you sought help from anyone?
Yes, I've contacted numerous parapsychologists and even a pair of Simonese mediators. They provided me with the wards. The wards help to keep the doom at bay and protect us against the darkness that lies further in the building. Even though now I fear it's not enough.
Is the pendant part of that?
Oh, this? No, it's a special Himian amulet, blessed by desert pygmy shamans, with a spell of compulsion. It's to compel people to buy books.
Okay.
There are numerous spells cast throughout the store. I had the books anointed with a different inducement spell, for example. It's guaranteed to boost sales.
Oh, guaranteed.
15%.
What about the wards on the back of the door? Are these Simonese as well?
Yes, the Simonese are very crafty, and their wards are extremely powerful. Lesser wards simply won't do here.
Anyway.
The woman.
Talk to Annette real quick before I go back in there.
I'm sorry, sir. I can't talk right now. I'm very busy with my homework. I have so much homework now.
You just can't win. Out of the rain and into the gutter.
So what are you doing?
Math. It's really difficult. Like, really. They say you need it to get rich. Better than standing outside in the cold, I guess.
True.
Oh, I found something while you were away.
Sure.
I thought this would fit you. Like, thanks for helping out. Not me. The city, I mean. Like a detective does.
I finally have a hat! Where'd you get it?
Just what Dick Mullen would ask. I got it from behind the curtains. I'm not really supposed to go there.
A detective
Yes, just like the one Dick Mullen wears all the time. You'll look... Right, I have to get back to...
Oh my god, oh my god, oh my god, I'm so excited, I'm so excited. It's hat time. Yes. 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 Oh my god, incredible. Put on these cool guy gloves. I don't think I have other gloves. It's just the gardening gloves and the... Oh, there's these. But I don't really want electrochemistry. Okay, so let's go with those. Alright, so I've got a hat. And what? Investigate doomed commercial area. The malignant entity in the Right, so I just have to shout into the furnace chute, I imagine? Oh, wait, Kim has something to say. Kim?
It's dark.
Why, good morning. Yes, good morning. 1907. It
And
feels
the
very good
flashlight
morning.
works a lot better if you hold it in your hand.
Fair point, yes.
Now let's...
Some areas are inaccessible without your flashlight.
Okay, interesting. I didn't know that because I immediately put it on every time I went in here otherwise.
Wasteland
Ooh.
of reality.
I completed a thought.
Congrats, you're sober. It will take a while for your body to remember how to metabolize anything that isn't sugar from alcohol. So you're going to be pretty ravenous soon. Eat plenty. You can expect your coordination and balance to improve in a couple of weeks. In 2 months, you might start sleeping like a normal person. Full recovery will take years though. It'll be depressing, and it'll be boring. Don't expect any further rewards or hand claps. This is how normal people are all the time.
Man, that sucks. Can I forget that? Now that I've done it? Like, because it doesn't really give me any bonuses. Because I think, honestly, I think if I, like, forget it now, it doesn't really super matter. Yeah, because I just get a bonus to Psyche, but nothing else. Disco Elysium, I haven't played that in a while. This is my first time playing. I've never played it before. It's very much my kind of game, but... Forget thought for 1 point. Thought will be lost for... Oh. So I have to spend the skill point to forget the thought? That's a bummer. I guess I'll leave it be for now. Onion, could you not do that right now? Have you considered not doing that right now? He's really gotten into chewing on the bag handle of just like a bag that's sitting behind me, which is really cool and fun.
A thick layer of coal dust covers the furnace, coloring it pitch black. Something breaks loose in you. A mighty bellow echoes throughout the chimney's depths. The chatter of tiny voices
I guess
above
yelling
suddenly
was the
cease.
answer.
Then,
You don't need to... Okay. No more chive.
you've awakened the entity.
Hello?
Hello? Did you say anything? I can't hear you. Please come upstairs. There's a safety curtain on the 2nd floor. I'll open it.
You
Oh,
hear
well, there
a
you
low
go.
rumble upstairs.
After you, officer.
Sure. And then up. Aha! Oh, she must be the game designer.
Hello. I'm Nia. Did you try knocking on my window? I must have missed you. I've been listening to my Melius. So what kind of dye are you looking
Trade
for?
out one little evil guy for another.
Could this be the malicious entity? Perhaps it's wise to go along with this masquerade for now. She's got a direct view to the backyard. You should interrogate her about the lynching.
Milius?
Yes, Amelia is like a call-in station. You need a two-way radio to access one. That's why I have these. Mostly, they just teach you to swear in different languages. But some of the stations can be quite interesting. I was so absorbed, I must have missed you knocking.
You must have me confused with someone else. I haven't knocked on your window.
Then how did you get inside? By the south entrance? You know what? It doesn't even matter. What matters is that you're finally here. Let's talk dice. Did you have something specific in mind?
Dice?
I'm a novelty dice maker. Tell me the name of your role-playing system and I'll make the die you need. That's why you're here, yes?
As she speaks, her bone-like fingers fiddle with a ring.
No, I'm actually the police.
But her hands strong. Role-playing games? You know the one made by Fortress Accident. Does that count?
I'm the police.
Of course, I can see that. I just thought you were a police officer looking for dice. How else can I help you then?
This person means you or no one else. Absolutely no harm. She will answer freely and honestly.
Where are we?
We're inside the chimney of an old central furnace. It's strange, I know. But when I arrived here, all the other rooms were taken, so I had to build myself a makeshift home. Besides, I don't really have to pay any rent here, so that's a plus.
That's pretty good.
Plaisance was right. There's an entity living in the chimney. You should ask her about the curse. Does it mean she's unlawfully occupying a part of the house?
Chill.
Shame.
Creative.
How did you become a dice maker?
How did I become one? It was a business decision. I was a regular jeweler at first, but that's an unfocused field with too much competition. Some of my friends were role players. They asked me to make some polyhedral dice out of cobalt. That was my first order. I grew it from there.
Do you play?
Not especially. I like working with rare materials and a steady pay. And role players as customers? They're nice people.
She's thankful for the security they provide her.
I've heard this place is cursed.
I've heard the stories, but I don't think those stories are true.
How do you explain all the companies?
It's just capitalism. We only hear about tales of success, so it's often surprising to realize how many ventures actually fail. Plaisance, the bookshop lady? I've heard that her business is doing rather well. Have the energy spared her somehow? Oh, right. But it's not just the bookstore that's still up and running. What about the whirling in racks? Some people say it's part of the building complex.
The whirling is part of it?
You could say so. Both houses were built at the same time and under the east of the Commerce Central project.
Does that mean it's connected? Is that where the door goes? I'm obsessed with this door. I'm not gonna let it go.
And then there is me. I've been here for 14 years, selling novelty dice to role-playing enthusiasts. Not exactly a million-real business idea, yet somehow I've survived despite the talk of malicious energies. Strange, isn't it?
It's because she's in cahoots with the demons.
Pleasance thinks you're the source of it.
Malignant entity? What does that even mean? Some kind of sorceress? What about you, officer? Do you think I'm the malignant entity?
The jig is up. The she-demon knows you've uncovered her true identity. Time has come to face the source. Fear not, for the forces of the universe are supporting you in this psychic quest.
I think it's silly.
Exactly. Truth is always so disappointingly mundane and boring. But I'm glad we got this sorted out. Anything else?
Plaisance is not going to like what you have to tell her.
Where'd everyone else
More or
go?
less. Are you interested in anyone specific?
Oh, quite a lot of them spring to mind.
The hair salon?
Yes, I think it was called Androgynous Orlando or something similar. They weren't a big hit around here. Turns out that working class men don't like genderless haircuts. They're scared of that word.
You wouldn't like it either. The others would laugh at you. It's not about the haircut. It's about the confidence.
What's wrong with experimenting?
I guess it just wasn't the time yet.
The gym.
It wasn't merely a gym, it was Artemitep's boxing club. A community project created to steer at-risk youth away from drugs and crime. A kind man from Zemsk. Kuno. Who's Kuno?
He's the little ginger gremlin.
Oh, you mean the kid with the sailor's mouth? Yes, I've heard him yelling profanities in the backyard. I think it would take more than a gym to help that kid.
How'd it work out?
It didn't. If anything, it made the youth situation in Martinez even worse.
You should have known it. It's not really full of that. No one would store their drugs like that.
Eventually, the coalition took away the funding and the club went bankrupt. This was a few years ago. It's gotten much more peaceful around the plaza ever since.
What about the broken window?
Oh, this one's a mess. There used to be a company that promised to repair windows 24 hours a day. What could go wrong with this one, right? Turns out, the business was actually set up as a front for an elite, and they never cleaned up the debris either. Now it's just littering the hallway and I have no idea how to get rid of it on my own.
What?
It's a Sub Rosa radio station that broadcasts real murders with real victims. Some people pay good money to get off on it.
What does she mean, to get off on it?
I think you
Don't
know.
worry, the ICP has a separate division that deals exclusively with unlicensed sub-roses. This isn't...
Good luck with that. It's not easy catching those perpetrators.
Stuffed
You
animals?
mean Mr. Fabron, the taxidermist? No, he mostly just did drugs.
But what drugs exactly?
Anything else?
Mannequins?
There used to be a fashion atelier here, but I have forgotten the head designer's name. They were doing well for a couple of years, until the insect rights activists came.
I didn't know insects had any rights. Or activists.
Yeah, the atelier didn't know it either. They produced a certain collection that used chitin among the materials. Apparently chitin is made in the Occident, where it's extracted from beetle wings. And you know how all kinds of political movements are big in the Occident. The activists shut down the biggest chitin supplier, which of course caused the price to skyrocket. And, naturally, all the most fashionable tastemakers refused to be seen in chitin from then on. The atelier went bankrupt before they could finish the collection.
But insects don't have brains.
Actually, insects do have brains. But yes, I understand what you're saying. I think the protesters took it a little too far.
As she shifts around, you notice several dead flies on the windowsill in front of her. Legs up. They're not moving.
Anything else?
The rotor blades and skis?
They were made by a company called Slipstream. After they pivoted from making rotor blades to skis, their chief executive took off on a vacation with all their money. Honestly, I think it's quite funny. I think he's still sending out holiday transmissions from Tulula or Tiumotiri or Hashtkor or wherever he is.
What do they say?
The usual, I imagine. That he's been thinking up all kinds of new business plans and can't wait to get started on them just as soon as he returns.
Men like that are a curse.
Sure, but Slipstream is history now. All their remaining assets got seized by the bailiffs in 47. I have no idea why those skis and blades are still lying around in the house. Not much use now, I guess.
They were just props. Why return them?
The machine.
Fortress Accident, the radio game studio.
She liked them.
They were an interesting bunch. We talked about role-playing systems every now and then. Once, I even saw two of them get into fisticuffs over Wirral. They certainly took their work very seriously, even if they seemed to be chronically liberal with their schedules.
Liberal?
The usual. They ran out of money and couldn't get the project done on time.
What went wrong?
Well, I did hear them talking at times. They seemed to believe they were historical individuals on some grand quest.
Really?
That's what I thought. Because when the money started to run out, they just began to complain a lot about capitalism. You know, how the markets are rigged to keep up new businesses and so on. In the end, they just didn't get it done. They didn't have enough willpower to produce something truly historic, and to show up to work on time.
She's right. Showing up to work on time is important. Showing up to work on time is hard. No, scratch that. Showing up to work at all is difficult, especially if you've been drinking.
Project looked great.
Not the wisest decision. You would have lost all your savings.
The dice is black and filled with little silvery flakes, like snowfall.
Anything else?
The bear.
Oh boy, the fabled Revo ICT. You're in for a treat here. The place was owned by two guys who had some rather innovative ideas about marketing. The bear was one of them. Now ask me about their other ideas.
Okay, the
there
other
was
ideas?
really just one. And it involved picking out the prettiest girls in the neighborhood and paying them 20 cents per hour to man the booth. And by man the booth, I mean slump behind the counter with a face that could maim you if you ever dared to disturb their bored magazine browsing.
Sounds like she really didn't like those girls. Fritta does the same thing.
Employing silky teenage girls is a widespread practice, yes. Unfortunately, they always come in packs. I'm talking about acne-ridden, and they already had the bear.
What about the bear?
bear.
Didn't work out?
Of course not. The bear was terrifying. No one wants ice cream guarded by a hostile apex predator. To make matters worse, the fridge didn't work too well either, and half the ice cream came out malformed and partially melted. Eventually, Ravishell ICT lost the price war to its rival, Glacé 5000. Glacé 5000 sold caramel sundaes for only 5 cents a piece, out of regular fridges.
I killed the bear.
You did what?
I unplugged the fridge.
Ah, of course they left it plugged in. Even in death, the bear is costing them money. The taxidermist who made it said it was his vision beast. He said he met his vision beast while high on desiccants. He called it Megatherian.
Scary, but cool.
Megatherian?
Megatherian. A mega wild beast.
A mega wild
It's an
beast?
imaginary beast that guides you through life by telling you to do more drugs, mostly.
I have
A
one of
wise and noble beast, guiding you towards the
my
land
necktie.
where the streets are paved with drugs. The horrific necktie tightens around your neck, strangely excited. But it doesn't feel particularly fun.
I can't
this
believe I
time
made
around.
that comment and then my necktie actually responded. I no longer do drugs.
Very good. You shouldn't do them. Anyway, now you know.
The temperature has dropped in the cover of the night. You see frost on the windows.
Anything else? Another failed
the
business?
intercom.
Oh, right. I hope you didn't try to ring me. I think none of those doorbells work, including mine. I'm still in.
The doorbell with the empty name card must belong to her then.
East Delta Pinball.
Right. It used to be a gaming arcade. My advice, don't base your business on a fad.
Agreed. Pinball is the worst.
His disdain for pinball could not be clearer.
Kim really hates some stuff, huh? Slipstream SCA, someone answered.
It can't be true. They don't work here anymore. They've been... Are you sure it was Slipstream SCA? Was it a woman? Maybe it was Plaisance from the bookstore.
She said she was from Tricentennial Electrics.
Tricentennial Electrics? It used to be a major electric company 100 years ago. Are you sure?
Okay, so it was definitely a ghost. I did feel like it was a ghost when I was talking to her.
It was something else. It was whatever happened, keep your cool. It's probably better to admit that it was a harmless prank.
Electrical
A
anomaly.
prank is more likely, no? Oh, the kids these days. We were just one of them, and now they're terrorizing us. No solidarity.
So yours is the empty name card.
That's right. I haven't even written my name there. As I said, it's quite useless right now. It doesn't work yet.
So the Whirling and Rags is the same building complex?
You could say so. Both houses were built at the same time and under the East Delta Commerce Center project. That explains why you can call the Whirling from the intercom.
If the Whirling is part of the same building, then it's part of the Dune commercial area.
Sure, I'm listening. I'm pretty sure. Sure. Good. I hope it clarifies things a bit. What else? I'm listening. Good.
So I've already done all of those. What do you know about the man who's killed?
Really.
The lieutenant looks at his notebook.
Your window looks directly onto the courtyard. You're saying you didn't see or hear anything unusual last Sunday evening?
I'm sorry, Detective, but as you know, I usually have my headphones on when I'm working. It shuts out most of the daily ruckus behind my window.
The daily
Well,
ruckus?
there's always something going on in the Whirling's backyard. During daytime, there are usually those kids. And lately, I've been seeing a lot of drunk workers hanging.
She's not sorry to disappoint you. Informing on someone in a murder investigation would intrude upon her focused existence.
But I never saw anyone during that fateful Sunday night, I'm afraid.
You never looked out the window?
I might have, but in this case, all I would have seen is my own reflection staring back from the darkness. It's really hard to make anything out in the yard when it's dark outside. Besides, I rarely get up to look out the window when I'm in the zone.
Do you often work on Sunday nights?
It's an odd profession, making dice for people, but I like it, and I prefer doing this to sitting at home.
Okay.
She nods.
Anything else, officer?
Beans? I'm pretty sure that's the button for beans. Yeah, there they are. The toe beans. It's a white check. I can't try it again.
You feel
I didn't
nothing.
think so.
If anything, it's uncomfortably.
No,
She has
I'm
begun
good.
to idly clean.
Beans. Okay, I think that's gonna be it. I didn't even get to the end of the day, but there's a couple things that are like super clear that I need to do for like later. And at least I'll kind of like have a clear path for like what I need to do next time. But yeah, I'll play more Disco Elysium next week. Tomorrow it's more Dreamfall. I think we have to go to we have to go and rescue Bip, I think, is where we're at. But anyway, thanks for hanging out. Sorry I was late. Hopefully tomorrow will be better than today, because today was a lot. Anyway, yeah,